Welcome to another walk around video. This one is meant to just illustrate some of the differences between early and late cars and a few of the backdate details that have been performed on this car, changes that have been made. One of the things that was done earlier, non-defrost, perfectly clear window was installed in the back. It's a very subtle detail. Not many people will notice, but this car doesn't need a rear defrost. It's not going to be driven in the winter, I hope at least. And that allows, you simplify a lot of things on the car and take out a lot of weight. There's a defrost relay and wiring in the back engine compartment, and switch in the front, and power supply and a fuse and everything. If you start removing all of those things, it does save weight. Maybe it's only a few ounces for a given item. How much does the cigar lighter weigh? That's no longer been, no longer in this car. If you pay attention to all those details and remove everything that's not purely necessary for the driving experience, you can save quite a bit of weight, and that's what's been done with this car. I got sidetracked. I apologize. The car has opening vent windows installed, which is really nice. The airflow that these give you. I'm not going to say it's a replacement for some sort of modern air conditioning, but a car with these is much more comfortable to drive in the summer than one without. The bright window frames are sort of a good visual cue that it's an early car, and the doors match the rear vent windows, and bright trim has been actually added on the windshield and rear window to match that. Nice early style mirror, a new antenna with bright hardware. We're getting into the really strange, minute details here, but I'm going to tell you about them anyway because I think it's important to understand the amount of thought and effort, expense and time that's gone into making this car, the best representation it can be of a long hood. It's not just a quick conversion that was done in an afternoon at a body shop. It was built from the ground up to be the best car it can be. And these little details matter to me anyway. It has bright caps on the windshield washers. The wiper arms are brand new, reproductions of earlier style arms. The nuts on the end here aren't covered with a clip-on plastic cap. They're actually a black anodized nut. There's a bright escutcheon washer here. It gives a little extra flair to that part of the car. Even the wipers, they're parked on the correct side, which is the left side. You see a lot of cars, people will park the wipers on the other side, and then this bend here does something weird and the arm's up at a 45-degree angle. Or you see cars that have this bend on the installed wrong. This arm here is quite often the wiper blade hits the arm, and you can't get enough travel out of that so it properly contacts the windshield. And then what happens is people will just sort of bend that arm in a funny looking arc. I think every car I've ever purchased had that arc added. Maybe they did that at the factory or the dealership, I don't know. What I did was add a kink in the arm, the same distance away from the end as that bend there. And when you glance at this, all of this, it makes sense and works and doesn't look like there's something that's been, messed with. Just another, like I said, I can't go through all the details that have been attended to of that sort of thing, but that's one that jumps out at me right now as something that potential buyer might appreciate knowing.